Lace them up against Sao Paulo, DC.
Number 7, Greg Moore. And number 5, Karim Nada. Fuertes aplausos, ahí está el equipo de Princeton. Y ahora vamos a dar la bienvenida con fuertes aplausos al equipo de Sao Paulo.
So Princeton squad, Damon Huffman, Dan Mavredis, Craig Moore, and Kareem Maddox. Fresh off the Berlin Challenger win. Red tops, black bottoms. Sao Paulo, DC. Coming off that overtime win over Saskatoon. That's a signature dub for the Sao Paulo, DC team, who are trying to become the second team ever to go from the qualifying draw to winning the final at a Masters. The only team to do that, Novi Sad Awada. They did it in Prague. Sao Paulo, DC has the same opportunity. Will Evangelista and company have to bring their A game against the 13th ranked team in the world. Representing Princeton, I saw this Princeton squad also at the 3-Ball USA Showcase in Milpitas, California, make it all the way to the final against New York Harlem. Of course, New York Harlem ended up winning at $50,000. But this team, with the exception of Craig Moore, was there. And they're always there in terms of an opportunity to compete for the win. They won the USA Basketball 3x3 tournament to qualify here to Mexico City. Mavredis. Oh, beautiful finish. Brady's Garden, Soriani top, Melo, kicking it, and the scoring starts for Sao Paulo. Foul by Brady's. Able to bait Soriani. Mavredis get to a spot. Point apiece. Camargo doing the honors for Sao Paulo, DC. To get them on the board. Mavredis. Princeton standout, particularly in 2011. They won the Ivy League championship. He and Kareem Maddox on that team. David Huffman to Craig Moore, Northwestern star. Huffman on the move like the lease is up. He gets to the rack, lays it in, plus the foul, chance for a 2-point play. But look at Huff. Sleep on him. Out of Brown University. Lights out, 3-point shooter. Better than 40% career, his collegiate career. Good. Set records for single season makes for Brown. And he is absolutely deadly when given the room. Up fake. Huffman hands it off to Ream. Ream with a look at the rim. And he gets up to get down. 4-point lead for Princeton. Huffman gets a hand on the Mavredis. Good hustle to save it. Huffman wide open. And he makes it count 7-1 Princeton. Oh, good pass. Better than good. As Ream finishes it off. Sao Paulo DC on their heels a little bit. They get their second score of the game. Ream sees that one ream out. Oh, wow. Soriani landed all on the line. The medical staff was sprinting over. And then they saw him bounce up quick. Like, what is this dude made out of? So Moore, Huffman, Mavredes, all three represented Team USA at the 2017 World Cup in Nantes. These guys have been getting more and more experience past couple of years, 3x3. And have been the bar in terms of American teams. Mavredes, over 1,000 points scored during his Princeton collegiate career. He's among an exclusive group that was able to do that. It was Weddy from the stripe, 9-2. Oh, nice ball control. Camargo gets to his spot, Craig Moore. He thought about pulling up, instead crosses over, gives it to Huffman. Huffman, quick up fake. And air mails it out of bounds. He's gonna get a rest. It's hard to get shots up when you don't have the legs. Soriani tried to kick it over the wheel, but quick hands from Team Princeton. Baby. Straight on, two-piece, no biscuit. Soriani, 4-point game. Nine to 5, Princeton in front. Seen Princeton win 3 challengers this year. The Hawaiian Challenger, the Vieques Challenger, and most recently the Berlin Challenger. So we'll also see them in Kuala Lumpur. And trying to rebound from a disappointing 12th place finish in Saskatoon, which was the last time we saw Team Princeton. The first Masters of the season. Craig Moore, Huffman, Ream, back to Moore. Moore with the dime, Huffman with the cut. 10-5 Princeton. Combination of brains and brawn. Three and a half minutes into it. Foul will put Evangelista on the strike. If you haven't checked out the World Tour standings, make sure you do so. Log on to FIBA 3x3.com. Click the standings tab. You'll see Novi Sad Awada up top, followed by Lehman, Tesla-Voda. Both teams not participating here in Mexico City, didn't qualify.
Preparando posiciones, el balón va a ser posesión de Princeton. Manda desde afuera, están buscando una entrada.
Craig Moore,
Hace el pase.
D'd up. Oh, nice little hezzy pass. Mello.
La jugada
Melo met him at the rim. Good contest. Oh, Soriani called for the foul. And he takes a bite out of that specially made 3x3 ball. So apparently the ball is built to withstand bites as well. But yeah, those World Tour standings, 2018, Novi Sad, Wada, Lehman Tesla-Voda, Amsterdam, Enoch Stills, Riga. Just won another challenger. Won at the Shanghai Challenger, defeating Lehman. Both of those teams will be in Hyderabad. Piran, number 5, Zemun out of Serbia, number 6, followed by Umpalets. Oh, Mavridis. Staying with it. Able to draw the foul. Mavridis has made a name for himself on the World Tour past couple years. Not just with the ladies, flashing the abs and all that. We know that comes with the Mavridis package. But with his play as well, if you talk to Team Princeton, they won't make any excuses, but they're playing outdoors in Saskatoon, a windy tournament. The elements definitely had an effect on their play, given that this team, you know, their success is largely predicated on whether or not they're knocking down shots. And outdoors sometimes will have an effect on that. But, you know, other teams were subject to the same conditions, so no excuses. Just giving you a little bit of perspective. 12-7. As Maddox, spins. Gets the tough score on the inside. Moore. Oh, little cross. 14-7. Soriani pulls up on Moore. Ream tracks down the rebound. Dives to the bucket. Oh, Soriani, though. He tracks down the ball before it goes out of bounds, misses the 2. Evangelista with the hustle. And the nice up fake. Into possession in the score for Sao Paulo, DC. Moore, catch, shoot. Nope. Ream, also off target. 14-8, under 5 minutes to play. Sao Paulo with 7 fouls in the penalty already. Princeton with 3. Pool D play, Sao Paulo, DC, in a rematch of that Berlin final just a week ago. So these two teams familiar with each other. Princeton trying to duplicate what they were able to do in the final of the Berlin Challenger. So far, so good. 3-possession lead with Willa Evangelista taking it up top. Evangelista elevates. Good D there from Huffman. Huffman all business all the time. Mavridis. I think what we see the difference in Mavridis' game. Normally he's pretty comfortable, you know, taking his share of 2-pointers. Good shooter too, so not blaming him. But he's made more of an effort to get to the bucket here in Mexico City. And I think he's paying dividends. Although he does miss the first of 2 free throws, he'll get another opportunity. And the second one, splashed. A good hustle by Mavridis to get a hand on it as it was heading to the corner. Sao Paulo DC will have 10 on the shot clock as Soriani almost turned it over. It's ruled black ball. Thought Damon Huffman for a second wanted to challenge that.
5 seconds, Damon. 3. Hey, Damon, 5 seconds. Damon, on the top.
5 seconds on the shot clock for Will. Up fake, pass, Moore. Big bank, take a little bank. Maddox. He's able to draw the foul on Soriani. Soriani's like, man, how do I walk out of the play with my front lip hurting and I get called for the foul? Well, look again and you'll see. Well, first look again at Will Evangelista with the up fake. And then Maddox knocking down the first of 2 free throws. Sao Paulo, DC, not in favorable position when you look at the fouls. They got 9 team fouls, 1 more, and not only will Princeton be shooting 2 free throws, they'll be taking possession of the ball. As Sao Paulo, DC will be in the double penalty. Gus Bracco's looking on like, oh, man. Yeah, it's been a tough one so far, Gus. And a lot of work to do with a 7-point lead. Oh, my Brady's. He's in his bag. But he couldn't cash in. Drive. And score. So Camargo has had a pretty good day one, I'd say. A nice feed to Jonatas Melo. My Brady's sent packing like a vacation. Thanks to Melo underneath, who was having none of it. Another look. He didn't leave his feet. Discipline D. Tough shot by my Brady's. But a 5-point lead for Team Princeton. They ain't worried about it right now. Did I mention that the money is going up on the World Tour this year? Way up. Over $1 million on the tour 2018 will be handed out. Not to mention the bonus money at the end of the 2018 season, something we introduced last year to the top 8 finishers in the standings. Huffman trying to clear some space. He got an up fake on Will Evangelista. Just barely missed the shot. So it stays 17-13. Oh, shooter's touch. So Camargo got it to go. And Sao Paulo within 2. Maybe I counted them out too soon. Or maybe not. Ream, big bucket. 19-15. Oh, and Ream gets scored on underneath the bucket. You don't see that often. He's a former Defensive Player of the Year.
3, 2, 1.
Moore with the shot clock winding down.
Wind up, no twos. Wind up. Good. Okay.
And then Moore whistle for the foul. My Brady's will check in and give Craig Moore a breather. Look back at a few of the highlights in this one as we get ready to get back underway. Princeton, who was leading comfortably, 5-point cushion there. Has seen it trim down to 3. But with Sao Paulo, DC in a tough foul situation, Princeton still very much in the driver's seat. Make no mistake about it. But things can change in a hurry with 12-second shot clocks. Soriani in a hurry as he gets to the rack. Oh, Brady's called for the offensive foul, little push off. So a little bit of a shift in the momentum here. Sao Paulo, DC could tie things up if they hit a two. Just over 2 minutes to play. Soriani. We saw these two in the Berlin Challenger final. You already know Sao Paulo, DC wants a revenge. Soriani hustling, but he couldn't save it in time. It's going to be Princeton ball. And both teams in the penalty, 7 fouls on Princeton and 9 on Sao Paulo, DC. So they can't foul. Mavridis bumps into Soriani, loses the rock out of bounds. Sao Paulo, DC will take over. And another chance to either trim into this lead by 1 or tie things up. Evangelista. Oh, that's a big foul. Caught on Huffman. Huffman is arguing that he was standing straight up. In any case, it was going to be 2 free throws regardless, as, again, both teams are in the penalty situation. But now Will Evangelista will get a chance. He knocks the first of 2 down. Try to gain his composure here. Credit this Sao Paulo DC team for the fight they have shown here on day 1. This is a team that had to play 2 games in the qualifying draw just to get to the main draw. They ended up beating Saskatoon. As Mavridis cruises to the cup. Game point for Princeton, that is, unless the chef Will hits it. Will evens things up, 20 apiece. Just over a minute left, next score wins. Mavridis, you know he gotta be thinking about the 2. Oh, he miscommunicates with his former Princeton teammate. Maddox was trying to set up shop on the block, turned his back for a second at the same time that Mavridis threw the pass, turnover to Sao Paulo, DC. Soriani, great feed, better hands, and a foul underneath called on Huffman. He had no choice. That'll put Melo on the line. We're going to see if he's New York Knicks Melo or Denver Nuggets Melo. And he's good at the strike. What a win. What a comeback win for Sao Paulo, DC. So they take Saskatoon to overtime to get a win. This is after winning 2 games in the qualifying draw. And then they pull out a W and get revenge over Princeton to cap their day 2-0. I think we got a contender for team of the day, people. And they come from Brazil. Sao Paulo, DC, stand up 21-20